Hey, welcome back to Right Now called the Daily NFL News. If you want I said right now called we're gonna pick a different name, right? I have a video picking the name so you can go down there and vote. So if you haven't voted yet on what you want the new name to be, go vote now. Only one person has voted so far, and so right now the lead is 1-0 on NFL Beans. The NFL Beans is what the show would be called, which I would be okay with that. But we've got our notes as per usual, and let's go ahead and talk about NFL news. So we've got actually some pretty good stuff today. Well, I don't know if it's good. So to start off, the Packers, Colts, Jets, and the Washington football team. I don't know whether to call them Washington or the football teamers. I was gonna call them Washington and Washington, whatever. Because of the recent shooting of Jacob Blake, they have canceled practice. I'm not gonna get into all the stuff around the shooting. If you've heard about it, you've heard about it. But right now, the show is just about football. I feel absolutely terribly for him. I mean, the injustice is insane. But just know that those four teams have canceled practices in protest. I mean, the NBA playoffs had to be put on a halt because of all this stuff. It's really, I mean, they're gonna make a change, and I'm very happy about that. But four teams have canceled practices, and there's only 14 days until the NFL season starts back up again. So, yeah, this is serious right now. And we have a few more things to talk about. So, we all heard about it. I know I wasn't doing this show back then, but like a couple weeks ago, the NFL began conducting. They didn't begin conducting. The Washington was accused of terrible, terrible things, including like basically selling their cheerleaders to rich people. You know, like down in Costa Rica, they did absolutely terrible things. They were accused of. Washington, I don't know if I noticed it, Washington was, I mean, I would feel devastated. I mean, it's my team. I definitely hope they're untrue, but right now it looks like they are. So the NFL has actually been conducting its own investigation. So this stuff is getting serious. I definitely hope they go in there and they find out it was all like fabricated and that we did nothing wrong. But also, I mean, come on, Dan Snyder. Another thing, Dan Snyder got Twitter. I mean, that's a thing. Alright, and then the last thing, this actually has something to do with like football. Can you believe it? The Patriots. So one of the things I like to talk about is how the Patriots have no weapons for Cam Newton. I mean, they desperately need more wide receivers. So when they bring in 4 free agent wide receivers and they let them have workouts there, it's pretty exciting. They run in they brought in Andre Basilia, who played 4 years for Washington, and he was recently on the Chiefs. I don't think he played much anymore. But he hasn't got much play time. I know it's been 5 years, but he's really kind of been behind the scenes, not doing very much. Greg Dutch, who bounced around the NFL going from team to team. He was recently signed by the Rams. He got dropped on July 25th, and now he's trying out for the Patriots. So far, it's 2 guys who really probably wouldn't help out their situation. They just really need like some depth. They really need to have some kind of wide receiver unit. And then we have Tony Gator and Matthew Sexton, who are 2 undrafted rookies. I mean, who knows? I mean, we've seen, like, Antonio Brown was undrafted. We've seen lots of undrafted rookies go on to do good things. And seeing how it's the Patriots, they're probably going to, like, pick up Tony Gator and turn him into the next Antonio Brown minus all the head stuff. They're going to have an absolutely spectacular wide receiver unit just out of nowhere. So be looking out for that. And that's about all that's happened today. The NFL conducting the investigation was actually yesterday, but that was really the only thing that happened yesterday, so I just moved it over to today. Again, if you don't like the name The NFL Beans, I figured it should have something to do with my name. You can go down to the comment section of that video and you can vote. I have a whole video on it. It's probably the second most recent video I've posted. If you're watching this on the day it was posted, so yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, or at least I better. Bye.